Good morning, everyone. Trying to find some decent light. Doesn't matter. Hi. Good morning. It's Tayshana. Just wanting to share some thought. I was thinking about this yesterday, and then I started talking about it a little bit on Instagram, but those videos are very teeny weeny. Not that I have 85 million things to say about it, but I'm just sharing thought. So, I'm single. I like my singleness. I value this time that I have to focus on myself and the things that I have to do and the things that are important to me. Not necessarily completely without considering other people, but without feeling obligated to consider whether or not somebody else is on board. I'll say that. Um, but it's raining outside. It's October, so it's cuffing season. So those of us that know what that's like when you're single and it's cuffing season, all these throwback Thursdays start popping out the woodworks. Flashback Fridays. Hey, how you doing? Hey, you remember me? Oh, I miss you so much. Hey, how you been? All this stuff. So all these blasts from the past start coming, trying to hang out, trying to check your temperature. And then every now and again you get some new ones. Um, or there's absolutely nobody in the queue. So this was my thought. I feel like this whole dating scene is a lot like the American diet for two reasons. A, it's either feast or famine. You either got people all in your queue, whether or not you're interested, but just people all in your queue, or nobody in your queue. Sometimes people think, oh, well, at least you got somebody in your queue, and that's okay, but not really, which brings me to point B, why it's like the American diet. Oftentimes you're overfed and undernourished. It's a handful of people, or more than you're used to, or more than you're comfortable with, or more than usual, all trying to be in your queue. But there's no real substance. There's no nutrition. There's no nourishment. So it's a lot of maybe stimulation. People trying to talk to you. People trying to pull your time. Um, People trying to check your temperature, trying to see where you are, trying to see if you will make yourself available to them, because being single and being available are very different. That's a whole nother conversation. But for what? Like, what do they really want? How long do they want it for? Like, what are they really talking about? Are they just talking about hanging out? They're just talking about being in your space, just talking about being in your time, um, talking about getting you to give them what they want or what they need. And this is not always sex either, but just, do they just want something from you? Are they just trying to fill the space? Because when you're overfed and undernourished, when there's a lot of people in your area, or whatever, and you're not getting what you need, it's not, things aren't reciprocated, it's not mutual, the motives aren't right, then you're undernourished. It's filler food. It's space fillers. It's like having a whole bunch of processed food, a whole bunch of boxed macaroni and cheese, but ain't no vegetables in there. Ain't nothing that's going to really give you anything. It's a whole bunch of processed. So, I mean, you may feel full, but what are you really getting out of it? Nothing. Yeah, so that's why I feel like this whole single and dating thing, a lot of the time, not all the time, is a lot like the American diet. A, feast or famine. B, overfed, undernourished. Not really fun. It can be fun. It can be lots of fun. But if there's no real substance, then what's the point? Well, that was me sharing thought. Talk to you later.